Imagine a massive pipeline stretching from Earth to space, an impossible, sci-fi level machine designed with one purpose: to suck every drop of ocean water off our planet and eject it into the void. No leaks, no evaporation, no delays, just a steady, relentless vacuum, pulling the sea away from us. What would happen if we drained all the oceans into space? At first, the change might seem subtle. The beaches would stretch a little farther. Coastal cities might cheer, reclaiming new land from the sea. Ships would run aground in harbors as the water lines slowly dropped. But the real chaos would follow fast. The ocean isn't just water, it's Earth's thermostat, weather system, carbon sink, and life cradle. Removing it would be like taking blood from a body. As the sea levels drop, weather would become violent and unpredictable. The ocean stores solar heat and redistributes it through currents like the Gulf Stream. Without water to move that energy, the world would start to split. Tropics scorched by relentless sun, polar regions plunging into eternal cold. Rain would become a rare miracle. Agriculture would collapse. Deserts would bloom, not with life, but with dust. Marine ecosystems would collapse first. Coral reefs, fish populations, deep-sea trenches, all gone in weeks or months. Turtles crawl onto sandbanks that used to be lagoons, only to die under the baking sun. Whales stranded in shrinking basins thrash helplessly. Entire biomes blink out like lights. But it wouldn't stop there. As more water vanished, pressure on the Earth's crust would begin to change. The oceans are heavy, about 1.4 quintillion tons of mass pressing down on the planet's surface. With that weight lifted, tectonic plates would shift, earthquakes would erupt in coastal regions, and volcanoes could awaken in unexpected places. The planet would groan as it tried to rebalance itself. Rivers, without oceans to drain into, would slow and dry. Rainforest climates would become brittle, turning green expanses into savanna or wasteland. The Amazon, once the lungs of the planet, would cough into silence. Atmospheric pressure would change too. Without evaporation from the seas, the water cycle would stall. Clouds would become scarce. Skies would clear, and stay that way. You could look up and see forever, but not a single drop of rain. Eventually, even freshwater lakes and rivers would disappear as ground moisture vanished. And what about the air? Oceans absorb a huge amount of carbon dioxide. Without them, CO2 would build up. Earth's greenhouse effect would skyrocket. The atmosphere would become heavier with heat-trapping gases, while temperatures climbed year after year. Ironically, even as everything dried out, we'd also start to suffocate. Perhaps most terrifyingly, the magnetic field might be impacted in the long term. The movement of salt water contributes, though in a minor way, to the geodynamo that helps generate Earth's magnetic shield. Without it, over centuries or millennia, solar radiation could begin to chip away at our protection. But let's zoom out. What does Earth even look like without oceans? You'd see massive canyons deeper than the Grand Canyon, the mid-ocean ridges twisting like scars across the globe. The Mariana Trench becomes the deepest pit on Earth's surface, like a wound exposed to the sky. There's no more blue planet. From space, Earth would look scorched, bruised, and strangely wrinkled. A dry, cracked world gasping under the sun. And all that water? Out in space, it wouldn't last long as liquid. It would flash freeze, forming a massive, icy vapor cloud. Maybe over time, it would drift apart, forming rings like Saturn. A blue halo, ghost of a world that once was alive. Would humanity survive? Possibly, for a while. In bunkers, in domes, near reservoirs buried deep underground. But civilization as we know it would be over. Oceans are more than scenery. They are life's engine, a vast memory of evolution, and the pulse of Earth itself. So if you ever hear someone say, "We should drain the oceans to find out what's down there," maybe just show them this video and ask, "Are you sure?"